Hi everyone, I'm Sabine, and welcome to my channel where I make art videos. Today, we're going to be doing a follow-up to my sketchbook challenge. I'm going to show you what I've been working on, and I'll answer the big question. Have I finished any of my sketchbooks? Let's find out. So, first things first. I had to redefine the parameters of my challenge a little bit because it was kind of wishy-washy and I didn't really have any idea if I was on track. So I decided that I was going to aim for 750 pages to be done by the end of the year. So that's 750 pages in 5 months, about 150 pages a month, and roughly 5 pages a day. So that gave me a really good goal to work towards. So how am I doing? I am pleased to say that I am on track. I have finished my 150th page as of yesterday. I am doing really well and I am very proud of myself and the progress that I've made. That's a lot of pages in 1 month. So, 1 month down, 4 to go. But the big question is, have I finished any of my sketchbooks? Well, I've finished 2. Let's talk about my easy win first. This is my life drawing sketchbook, and I've used it for life drawing classes and just drawing from life in general. And it was almost full. I only had 17 pages left inside it. So yeah, it was pretty easy to finish because I just had to draw some gestures, basically get outside and draw from life. Which is exactly what I did. I went to the park and I drew from life. I'll show you guys. It's not very detailed work. You know, when you're drawing from life, you have to work pretty fast. And this is stuff that I drew while I was in the park. Just random people. I also did some figure drawings, you know, using online resources. I think this is from the Croquis Cafe. And here we go, this is the last page. Look at that, oh, it's all finished. The second book I finished is this little accordion sketchbook right here. Now, you'd think that this would have been the easiest. It actually had the least amount of pages. There were only 11 pages that I needed to finish, and it's tiny. But, as I will show you, the kind of work that I do in this sketchbook is very detailed work, and I wanted to keep up with that theme. In fact, I wanted to do an entire panorama of this sketchbook, and I have been posting the results on social media. If you're not following me, I'll put links in the description below so you guys can actually see the detailed version of this. Okay, so here we go. This is the completed sketchbook. It's not the whole thing, but this is the section that I worked on while working on my sketchbook challenge. I am going to get a more detailed version up on social media so you can actually see the details of it because it's kind of hard to see in the video. This sketchbook was a lot of work, but I am really proud that I finished it, and I'm really happy with the results too. It was fun and different, and I had a great time exploring my line work while working on it, so I'm very happy with the results. So I've shown you the finished sketchbooks and talked a little bit about my progress, but it's kind of hard to really see where I'm at, so I made this little chart. The dark triangles are an estimate of where I think most of the sketchbooks are going to end, and I have colored in my progress. I've definitely concentrated on finishing the easiest 2 sketchbooks, as well as the hardest to fill. So the book I've drawn the most in is my fashion sketchbook, and this is something I started a while ago. Back in college, one of my teachers taught us that if you want to get better at drawing something, find a good book on it. It doesn't have to be a how to draw book, but it can be, or it could just have a lot of images of the subject in it. Your job is to go through that book and basically draw all the images in it in your sketchbook. So by the time you're finished, you will have leveled up your skill in whatever the subject was. Now, I suck at drawing clothing. For some reason, I can draw the naked human figure pretty well. I've done a lot of life drawing classes, but clothing just gets me every time. I've been going through this book here, which I borrowed from my sister, and I hate to say it, but I've been borrowing it for more than 10 years. Even though it's stylized because it's a fashion design book, I thought that would be a great place to start to learn to draw clothes. The only problem is that I started drawing in it and then I stopped. And I think the reason that I stopped is because it was really hard. So this is where I started, and as you can see, it's pretty rough. But 50 pages later, and this is actually probably one of my favorite spreads that I have copied out of the fashion design book. I can totally see that my skills have developed, and I really want to keep going with this. I'm really proud of myself for sticking with this because it has been hard, and I am determined to finish going through that book and to give it back and to finish my fashion sketchbook. It was easy to get this challenge started. I had a lot of energy for it, and I was really excited to start, and I had tons of ideas and things I wanted to draw. But that's kind of where things are getting difficult now. After about a month of drawing 5 pages a day, I'm starting to run out of ideas. That's going to be a big part of the challenge moving forward over the next 4 months, is finding stuff to draw. I'll probably start using more reference, but I still want this to be fun and creative, so I still want to be drawing my own things. My goals moving forward for the next month are to finish one, if not both of these sketchbooks. They're the next easiest to do in terms of page count, and I've really been working on this red square one a lot, so I'm very determined to finish it. After that, though, I think it's going to be pretty challenging because all the easy sketchbooks will be finished, and October, November, and even December are going to be when I'm working on the sketchbooks that have the most pages that need to be filled. So I think the next month will probably go pretty smoothly, but after that, who knows? If you want to see how I do with this challenge, then subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon beside the subscribe button, you will get notifications when I put up new videos, so you won't miss anything. I'll be uploading follow-up videos for my sketchbook challenge at the end of every month. But in between, I've got ideas for lots of fun new videos that I'm going to be uploading every Friday, so check them out. If you like this video, then let me know and hit the like button. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.